We've been talking about Everton and what an amazing job Sean Dyche has done. One of the questions we're asking is he good enough to go on after Everton, whenever that is, and manage a bigger club? 0371 722 3344. Football fans just want to talk about that or Sean Dyche. Ben is an Aston Villa fan. Hello, Ben.
Hi, lads. You all right?
We're great. How are you today?
Yeah, just on the way home. But I think Sean Dyche should be absolutely perfect for Man United. I think that there's so
Don't
many
push it.
reasons
Don't
to
push it.
Why not?
Honestly, because he understands what the Premier League's about. He's got the experience, and he's got some steel about him, and he's a good man manager. For me,
Is he good enough for Villa?
I think before Unai Emery arrived, Villa would have considered Dyche. Yeah, absolutely.
What about now?
I mean, you've got to look at Emery and think that was a superb acquisition for Villa.
Yeah, let's say Emery walks away tomorrow. All right? Is Sean Dyche good enough for Aston Villa?
You've got more chance of Man United getting rid of Ten Hag before Emery leaves.
No. But there's a question on the back of it. So let's just say he leaves tomorrow for whatever reason. Is Sean Dyche good enough to manage Aston Villa?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I think he's good. I think he's good enough. But I don't think you'd enjoy watching the football as much as you're watching under Unai.
I don't know. I think Villa have made some really good, solid signings over a number of transfer windows, and I think there's a real good nucleus of great players there, and a solid manager with experience. He's getting a good tune out of them, and there's nothing to say that Champions League football won't be at Villa Park next season, and I think we'll do well in Europe this season. But I think Sean Dyche is underrated. I think he's similar to Ange Postecoglou, because if Sean Dyche would have gone up to Scotland and he'd managed Rangers or Celtic and won something up there, which you'd probably expect him to do, would people be treating him in the same eyes as, say, an Ange Postecoglou at Spurs?
I don't think so. Steven Gerrard won up north, didn't he?
I mean, you'd like to think that Dyche could win a trophy.
I agree.
If Gerrard can do it.
Yeah.
If Gerrard can do it, then Dyche should be able to.
Yeah, but what I mean is, without doubt, I think if he goes up north, he'll win trophies. But I don't think down south we look at that as any yardstick.
I mean, I think that he's at Everton for a number of years personally, but I do think he could manage a top 4 team. I think he's good enough.
Top 4 team. Okay.
Wow.
Thanks for that, Ben. Let's go to Katie, an Everton fan. Hi, Katie.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm good, very well, excuse me. Thank you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Looking forward to the match tonight. I phoned you after the Brighton game last year, this sort of time last year, when we came home and my little boy cried all the way home. And this time, when we came back from Brighton match a couple of months ago now, it was a positive. Yes, it was a draw, but it felt like they were playing. They felt like they were in alive. There was energy within the team. We were at the game at the end of the season, and they played. They didn't give up. They have kind of, I hate to say it, but the dogs of war mentality that goes back to when David Moyes was in charge.
Yeah.
And that kind of ability that, you know what, stick 2 fingers up at the Premier League, we're doing it.
Katie, let me ask you then, on the back of that, do you think getting deducted the 10 points has had anything to do with the turnaround at your club?
Oh, it's the first thing that's united the board and the fans. Nothing else is.
Well, we've lost you there. Can we get Katie back? I really want to hear what she has to say. Well, that's been sorted out. Let's speak to Michael, also an Everton fan. Hi, Michael.
Hello, mate. You all right?
We're good. How are you today?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad, thanks.
Good. I'll tell you what, you could, if you don't mind, starting with the answer to the question I asked Katie about how much of a push the deduction has given your club.
It's been a massive incentive to prove to make the players stand up for the club now, and to show that they need to stand up to battle for this club to win everything, even if it's not the best performance. Sometimes you've got to just knuckle down and get it, especially after the 10-point deduction.
Do you know what? I think that makes his job even more remarkable. That you had 10-point deduction and you're still comfortably outside the bottom 3. I mean, it's almost like he was the perfect man for the job.
Yeah, and lucky enough, we've got 3 teams that are a lot lower than us this season, to be fair. But 10 points for one offence. They set a benchmark now, so if we don't win nothing on the appeal, there's going to be a lot of teams under pressure.
Michael, do you think if you carry on winning and move away from the drop zone, do you think you're less likely to have some of those points taken back?
Well, that shouldn't be the case.
Of course it shouldn't. Of course it shouldn't.
You don't really know with the way things work, especially with this organisation. God knows, they just make it up to go along sometimes. But I think Dyche, since he's come in, he's just walked into problem after problem. And he looks like he's got a settled team now, which he doesn't really change unless he really has to. He's got McElhenney playing like no one thought he'd end up playing the way he's been playing the last few months. Jack Harrison's made a big improvement. McNeil cross is brilliant. So Decore is like a totally different player.
Honestly, whenever you need Decore, it turns to Yaya Toure.
I know.
Every time, goal.
Yeah, Decore.
No, Yaya.
Yaya's good. He was captain as well the weekend, wasn't he? Hopefully we can go back to Katie. Hi, Katie.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Just fucking my car.
Katie, let me ask you this question then. Now we can hear loud and clear. How far do you think your club realistically can go with Sean Dyche?
I don't want to say, where I'd love them to go. That is unrealistic. However, I think looking at the fact that without the deduction, we'd be behind Brighton and quite close to a Europe spot at the moment. Europa League is an ability.
Realistically, this season, do you see that?
No, but I think I know we're going to be safe.
Yeah.
The energy around the club is insane. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's a different. You go up there and it's a different atmosphere. It's a different context. You can't explain it. Going to Goodison Park again is like it was when under David Moyes.
Okay, Katie, thank you for the call. Appreciate that.
Yeah, listen, I'm under no illusions, and what they've done to get out of the relegation zone so quickly is fantastic.
They've done amazing.
But they are fortunate that the teams in the bottom three are very poor.
Yeah.
Because it's not every season you get three that are this bad.
No.
But as I said, Luton have got a little chance because they've got a fight in them. Forest, no great form at the minute. But still, you talk about the league table, like Chelsea are 10th. If Pochettino went, do you think Chelsea would go for Dyche?
What a question that is.
I'm telling you now, no. And that's not nothing
I don't know. You just don't know with that club.
No.
If he goes Pochettino,
yeah,
I have no idea the level of manager they were getting.
I don't think they'd want Sean Dyche. And that's no disrespect to Sean Dyche, but I don't think they would.
But let me ask you this. With the money that Chelsea have got,
yeah,
Unai Emery, would he go?
No.
You don't think so?
He's not leaving Aston Villa for any club on the planet right now.
Oh, he is.
He's not. The only one I think he'd go, no, there's two. He'd go,
Real Madrid, Man City.
There you go.
Right.
And even then, I'm still not convinced.
Chelsea pays silly money.
No. What he's got Aston
Villa
is perfect.
He'd go to Liverpool.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Of course he would.
I don't know.
He would.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.